What's up traders, welcome to live streaming from Forex Trading Wizard Academy. This is Forex Wizard, the trading coach. I'll be doing a live trading session, live analysis, live discussion about trading psychology, fundamental and technical aspect, as well as a live trade that we frequently open in this live session that you have seen that. So this is the first session of the pre-London session. This is the second week of the month, and we see that there is a lot of trading opportunity coming up along the way. I will be discussing all of them one by one, and also don't hesitate to ask me any question. There is a live chat available. I try to cover most of them. So before I begin the session, make sure you give a big thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. So let's begin with, first of all, I'll be starting with gold again to see in fact how gold is doing. I will be looking at first of all daily. Now daily time frame, we see that gold has closed with a doji here on the daily. It's an inverted hammer, and with the doji, what I see that gold is now showing exactly as expected, the bullish move. In the weekly forex forecast, guys, I mentioned that gold is likely to move to the upside. Gold has done exactly as it is after testing this important area of value on the daily 20 EMA. And also this is the smart money area where you see that gold has tested this resistance, which is turning support here, and from that zone you saw that gold in fact has started to break to the upside. Now with that breakout, with this daily inverted hammer, gold has in fact this is the 4-hour time frame after this creation of couple of doji. In fact has broken to the upside, has come back down for a pullback yesterday, as you have seen, and then again pushing to the upside. For me, I think that this market will continue to rise, as you can see that from the bigger picture perspective, from a higher time frame on the monthly and weekly, we have seen that this is a bullish market. Especially on the weekly time frame, gold price action looks very impressive and clean. For me, you can see that this is a purely, for me, a bullish candle on the weekly that has a liquidity grab at the bottom. Okay, this is the liquidity grab. Okay, it has a liquidity grab, and also there is a long wick at the top which has a body here, and with that long wick, after a little pullback, gold has in fact bounced to the upside. Now with that bounce, what we saw that there is a long wick candle, and highly likely that gold will fill that long wick candle, because when you see this kind of candle in the direction of the trend in a long-term bullish market, because this long wick candle, as you can see, it has created, it has triggered a huge liquidity from the top, and then gold has come back here, has closed. Now this week opened with a gap, and once the market opened with a gap, the price started to go long, started to push to the upside, and very highly likely that gold will continue to rise, and which is happening. You have seen my weekly forex forecast. If you have seen that, I'll suggest you to watch them for your education. It will really help you to understand how the market moves. Now, as I mentioned, there are two factors contributes to the direction of the market, is the trend and the imbalance in the market. So gold trend is up, and we see that there is a great imbalance in that zone, and highly likely that the price will go ahead and fill that imbalance to the upside. And in the lower time frame, such as on the 1 hour and 15 minutes and 5 minutes, especially 15 minutes and 5 minutes, this is my gold trading time frame. We could find quite a few trades that we do all the time, we are doing. And let's see how we can find on the 5 minutes time frame. We see that the market is now trending to the upside. So let's see how we can find an opportunity. Whenever I find, I jump on a trade, as you know that. Just let me know in the chat how you're doing, so that we can know exactly where you are. And also guys, give a big thumbs up to the live streaming, and also let me know in the chat you can hear me. Chiran talks, good morning coach. Thank you, Chiran, for being here. Okay guys, okay, just let me know in the chat you can hear me. Sometime in the beginning the microphone sometime doesn't work properly. I hope that everyone can hear me. Let me know in the chat guys, you can hear me or no, and then I will be proceeding further for next analysis. For gold perspective, what I see that is everything okay. Let me see the camera and all the things doing well. Okay, awesome, cool. Okay, so yeah, thank you very much, Faisal. Imran from Hong Kong. Good morning, Imran. Hi sir, can you check GBP AUD good selling opportunity? Absolutely, look at that, Faisal, in 15 minutes. Masood, morning coach. Talks, everything is good, thank you very much sir, very clear. Okay, very good. Edward, good morning coach, you are very clear, thank you very much. Edward, thanks for confirmation. It's really much appreciated with that. So I'll be looking at now some of the pairs that I was thinking in the beginning of the session. Looking at the GBP JPY and GBP JPY, we are short on that one. So the next, you know that this one Euro CHF, we just closed the trade with 3 times profit. Now Euro CHF guys, when I was doing the New York live, I'm sure that for those who were here, I was discussing that this market is likely to drop, and we entered the trade on this one. Now let me explain. We just closed the trade with 3 times profit on this one after the gold trade. Just today we have secured the profit on Euro CHF. Now let me explain that one, guys. On Euro CHF, what did I looked at? Because you know the goal of a trader, you know, always is to stay winning side, take a big profit, and then make money from the market. This is the main goal of a trader. So this is the trade that I posted on the VIP channel. All the trades that we are trading, every trade is going in the right direction, because you know, as I mentioned, that everything I do here is genuine, proper, with proper strategy, with the right mindset. That's why I invite you to stay attentive. You see that Euro CHF trade, I was on New York live, this candle was forming. You can review yesterday's New York live session, New York and London session, and then you'll see what did I say when this candle was forming, that Euro CHF might continue to drop, and we sold here later after the live, and we saw that the market, you can see that exactly from that zone where there is an entry and stop loss was given at 0.929823, 14 pips stop loss. I put the take profit open, we closed with almost 2.8 times profit on this one just 5 to 10 minutes earlier when the price dropped. Now this is exactly the same trade. Now if you closely look at on Euro CHF, what did I looked at, guys? As I mentioned that my trade alert is extremely profitable, but if you, my goal is everyone coming in that channel, everyone coming in this platform, so that they can pick their own trade by themselves, because you are spending your time here, guys. A lot of time you are giving behind trading. Probably you do a full-time job, part-time job, and behind that you are trying to learn trading, and you are not finding the right education, right strategy. So the intention is very clear, is to help the traders. So make sure that you understand what I'm trying to explain, because there was a time when I was in your position. I know that exactly what a trader wants from this channel. So this is why I'm committed to give the best genuine service with the proper education, so that I can help as many trader as possible every single day. Now you can see that this is the candle that I was looking at, and with that candle the price crossed almost 4 candles high. Okay, 4 candles high, and after crossing all those zone in Euro CHF. This candle has closed. Now, as I mentioned, that I put very high emphasis on liquidity grab, and this is where the price cross all this high, and then you can see the price has crossed that zone, that liquidity zone, triggered liquidity, and this is where I have entered the trade with a very tight stop loss. And the price, you can see afterwards almost revisited that zone of the stop loss, okay, 2 pip away, and then has rejected to the downside, okay. And afterwards you can see the market in fact has given 2.8 times profit. You can see all the entries, stop loss, and take profit, okay. This is the trade that was sent to the VIP Telegram channel, you know, along with many other trades that we even open in this live session, okay. So to understand how the market moves, what did I look at here? Look at the daily chart, then you will understand a bit more what did I looked at on Euro CHF. You see this daily doji, this is where the market rejected from the top, and the trend is a long-term downtrending market, okay. So this is the long-term downtrend, and the market is going in my favor, and Euro CHF is a bit less volatile. That's why I trade you know, a day trade and swing trade. I don't open any kind of scalping on Euro CHF. So as soon as we have opened the trade after initially has gone up and then has given us 2.5 times 2.8 times profit on this one. Now, you know, I always invite you guys that, as I mentioned, always keep in mind that patience is the key in trading, because when the market has gone the other direction, you need to do proper risk management, and you need to keep faith on the strategy that you are doing, because you know, when the market went the other direction near the stop loss, okay, if you don't have a faith, then you might say, okay, the market not doing coach's signal is not going in the direction, might close with loss, and you'll see that actually it has given 2.8 times profit. So this is why anytime any trade that you open, you must do risk management, and you must you know, follow the instruction, take the bigger profit target that we give. And this is how I encourage everyone to learn and to grow as a trader. Okay guys, so let me know if you have any question. Now if you want to, you can see that from yesterday the market open, every trade we have open except one gold trade was break even. All the trades, 2 gold trade, as you have seen in the live, Euro CHF, Euro AUD, all the trades hit the profit target. Now if you want to learn those strategies that I invite you always, you know, and also you know, be part of the trading community, also you can join us. I'll say that this is the best investment you will ever do, you know, growing and becoming a professional profitable trader. So you can find a link in the description. You can visit us to join us, to learn our strategies, and also to trade with us. Any question, don't hesitate to ask in the live chat. Let me know in the live chat if you have any question. There's a live agent always here to help you if you have any question regarding this. Awesome, thank you. Sound is okay, very good, loud and clear. Thanks Lord. Again, morning coach, please check USD CAD for us on 4 hour. Yeah, very good, thank you. I'll look at that. Yeah, let me know in the time frame also guys, which one you are what time frame you are trading, because once you let me know the time frame, because based on the time frame the analysis could be very different. Clearly coach, morning USD CHF sir, please GBP and ZD. Good morning gold, please. I will look at that. Good morning Mila, thank you very much. How are you? I'm good, thank you for your asking. Hi coach, CJ, appreciate much, good work. Yeah, thank you very much. Tan, I'm good, thank you very much. How are you? Think I'm good. Euro dollar, yeah, absolutely. Euro USD, is there any selling opportunity on GBP AUD? Yeah, absolutely, look at that. Okay, I'll be looking at GBP AUD as well as dollar CAD, euro dollar. Okay, so looking at next is dollar CAD, and then GBP AUD, and then euro dollar. Okay, so we'll be looking at USD CAD. Now dollar CAD. Okay, also guys, let me know, you know, we always, most of the time, we talk about, you know, strategy, technical analysis, you know, trading, big profit target, everything is fine, but there is another important thing that always you need to keep in your big consideration is the trading psychology. Okay, trading psychology is very important. Keep in mind that, because at the end of the day, I can give you the best trading strategy. Okay, some of the weapon that I have will make instant profit, because this is who I am. You have seen my, for those who are in our, you know, directly in my academy, joined as a member, lifetime member, or any kind of plan, they know that what I'm saying is completely genuine, and there is nothing here. Everything I'm showing, I'm giving you the trade that I'm showing is the genuine trade from the VIP that I'm trading in my live account, and also I'm sharing with you. This is only what I will say, the surety that the genuine trading education with the genuine trade alert that you will find in the world, I can guarantee, because everything is authentic and clearly from a right educational perspective. So, you know, trading psychology is very important, because you need to create a balance between you know, a technical, becoming a skill as a trader, and also becoming a skill being a trader. Okay, there are two things that you need to understand. See, if I give you a cucumber to cut, okay, all right, there are two cucumbers, and I gave you one that to cut with a spoon, and I gave you one to cut with a knife. How does it work? Okay, right? So cucumber cutting with the spoon, and cucumber cutting with the knife. Okay, so to cut a cucumber, you have to become the right knife so that you can cut it in one go. So this is who you have to become to make money as a trader, to be profitable. Okay, you have the strategy, you know, you have the skill set, but you need to develop the proper trading psychology. How do you do that? By, you know, understanding how your mind works. This is where a bit more complicated, because you need to analyze your own mind, you need to analyze your own psychology. Okay, strategy is same for everyone. Okay, signal is same for everyone, everything is same for everyone, but your trading psychology is completely you. Okay, every human is an undiscovered island, and you need to know how your emotion works. And if you need any help on this, also I am here. Don't hesitate to ask me how you doing in your trading. I'll try to explain from my perspective, because I have a vast experience on this. I can help you. Let me know. You have to open up so that I can know exactly where you are lacking, because by helping you, you can gain what you want, and also you can put value in this academy as well by, you know, by subscribing, by joining. So I want you to pay attention and then focus on your growth and becoming as a trader. So it is important that you develop proper trading psychology. Now, without proper trading psychology, no matter what strategy you use, how many trade you win, it will be very difficult for you to become a successful trader. So let's we'll discuss more on this. I just need a couple of questions from you so that I know exactly where you are. So looking at the dollar CAD from the technical perspective, if we look at the monthly on dollar CAD, we see this from this monthly resistance dollar CAD. This is the previous monthly doji, and this is the resistance level on dollar CAD. What do you saw that from this resistance, dollar CAD has a rejection okay, strong rejection. Now with that rejection, dollar CAD so far tested the high of the monthly doji. Now it is at the low test, testing the support of the monthly doji. Now what I think, the dollar CAD might drop a little further towards the downside from the monthly. If we look at the weekly, we can see this is the weekly candle that has a long bearish engulfer, a red bearish engulfer. Now with that bearish engulfer on dollar CAD, once the market opened today, initially we have seen initial drop and there is a long wick candle. Now there are two possible scenario on dollar CAD. Now you can see, if you look at the past on the weekly, you can see that dollar CAD in fact respecting this weekly support multiple times. So whenever long wick candle is being created in that zone, we see the dollar CAD is rejecting. Now with that rejection, it could be even a reversal call, right? So let's see on the lower time frame how it is doing. Now from the daily, we see there is also a long wick candle on the daily. Okay, let me see how it is doing now from the 4 hour. Okay, so there is an, you can see there is an, the price looks like that forming an inverted head and shoulder along this zone. Now with that inverted head and shoulder, it doesn't mean that it's reversing. As I mentioned, that a trend, Rome is not built in one day. A trend is not built in one day, and it's not gonna end even in just one go. Okay, keep in mind, trend is your friend as long as you are trading. This is my greatest secret of trading with the trend. Whatever time frame, the biggest confusion comes when you are trading with the trend is the time frame. Okay, every time frame has a different trading trend. Maybe you are looking at 4 hour or daily trending down. Look at the 5 minutes, you see trending up. So it is important to look at multi-time frame approach as well as your trading time, what time you are looking at. Now dollar CAD, let me see the dollar CAD request on what time frame. For 4 hour. So dollar CAD, we saw that the market has formed an inverted head and shoulder, and with that inverted head and shoulder, the price from this support, it could be a reversal call. When I will consider reversal, if I see that it is making a lot of false breakout in that zone and slowly bouncing off, and then I will consider it as a reversal call and I look for potential buying opportunity. At the moment for dollar CAD, I will neither be buying nor be selling. I think that dollar CAD might do some consolidation or reversal from that zone. It could be because there is a huge movement on dollar CAD without proper pullback. Okay, a healthy market needs an impulse and then a pullback and then impulse pullback. This is the healthy market. We saw that this movement doesn't have proper pullback. Now the price is forming inverted head and shoulder. If we see that it's forming long wick candle at the bottom, then we can look for potential buying opportunity on dollar CAD. Okay guys, so let me know in the chat. Next what's I have AUD CAD, please analyze course. Yeah, so hope Savio. Yeah, I'm good, thank you Savio. Appreciate work you're putting for us. No problems, thank you very much for being here as well. Yasin, good morning. In your opinion, can I take two strategies and combine, for instance, mechanical trading session, momentum strategy combined with the technical analysis? Yes, and very good points. You did raise a very good question. Let me see. Can I take two strategies and combine, for instance, technical trading session, momentum strategy combined with the technical analysis? Yes, you can do that. Okay, see, you need to do experiment. Okay, as I mentioned earlier, that you know that those who are successful in trading, those who have the intellectual curiosity is children's quality. Okay, children's are very curious, and it's an adult quality as well, because we have two minds, or if you look at the brain perspective, the two sides of the brain, right and left. And right brain, the creative brain, is where the curiosity comes in place. So once you become curious, do a lot of experiment. The first thing, let's say if you're a complete beginner, then I'll say that the first thing is just learn a plain strategy that works from me, from anyone that you trust, the one that work. And then don't trust fully. Okay, I don't tell my students just trust me and do what I'm saying and trade what I'm trading. Don't trust me. Take the strategy and back test it. Okay, see that how the strategy work by your own eyes. Okay, because our brain is designed to believe in ourselves. Okay, so this is why it is important that you see on your own eyes how a strategy works, how a strategy perform, and then you start to believe in it. Believing is very important. You see that, going back to the reference, because I need to bring some reference so that you know that exactly what worked well, so that you can believe on it. This is why I bring references, not that something else. You see that Eurusd trade that I sent with stop loss, take profit, and entry with only 14 pips stop loss. Now, if you don't have faith on a strategy, what will happen when the market has gone for a drawdown? Okay, this market, once the market open, initially it has gone the other direction. Okay, and if you don't have faith, then what you're gonna do, you start to doubt and you close the trade with probably with less profit, right? But if you have faith, and you, that's why following also important. If you have faith on me, on yourself, when this is also by research is shown that children, the parents who has high expectation with the children, they do very well, because the children trust their parents and they started to do what their parents following. It's the same thing, that if you are in the beginning, if you are in my guidance, okay, do the proper risk management and then follow the instruction and learn how I'm managing in the beginning, and then spice with your own experiment without taking big risk. This is the key points. Okay, so you need to keep doing. They said that if you do what exactly told you to do, also you not doing the right thing. If you are not doing exactly what told you to do, also you are not doing the right thing. So you need to do exactly what instructed, and also at the same time you need to do something on your own so that you can develop your own strategy. This is the evolution process of in anything. Okay, being a business owner or being a trader, gaining financial freedom as a trader, in the beginning don't go for any experiment. In the beginning, just follow the instruction and do exactly what your ideal, or for those who you're learning from, is doing. And once you start to understand how things work, then started to deviate from that and try to create something on your own. It's a long-term process. So this is how one evolved from not being professional to a pro, either a trader or being anyone. Okay, so this is why, first, if you are beginning, then follow the instruction exactly. If you have some experience, then started to deviate from the strategy a little bit, and then try to combine some kind of new element in it and experiment it without taking the big risk. Here is the most important. Okay, so this is why I mentioned that it's important that you keep faith on your strategy, so that you do the back testing and you know exactly. That's very good, Yasin. Thanks for that. Hey coach, hope you are good. Thanks, I'm good, very good, thank you very much. Altaf Malik, sir, please. And GBP NZD, absolutely forgot. GBP AUD, I will be looking, I didn't forget. Thank you, Faisal. Good morning, coach. Please look at GBP US30. Thank you all. Look at Mustafa. Good morning. We have a current coach on cryptos. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so GBP AUD. I'll be looking at that now. All right, so GBP AUD. Now this market is a bearish market. Let me do a full multi-time frame analysis. So what I do, let's say when I open a chart, the first thing I do is I go to the daily chart, because daily chart gives me clear information about the trend and about the current market situation. Okay, so GBP AUD from the daily, this is a bearish market. Now this is the first thing. Now how do I know it's a long-term bull market? Right now, why I'm considering as a bearish market? See, what do I look at? Firstly, you see this rejection. This is the daily candle. This pin bar has formed an head and shoulder here. Okay, and with that head and shoulder, the price has broken out of that head and shoulder completely towards the downside. This is the daily chart, and we saw that from that rejection, GBP AUD back-to-back 3 days has dropped to that level where there's the previous support down resistance. Now on GBP AUD, the level that I have drawn is very important, okay, because this level is where the false breakout happened to the upside. And also, if you look at the past, the same level on the daily acted here as a resistance, has formed this mob, consolidated, broken that level, again has broken, and this daily green candle, okay, and also this long wick is a manipulation leg. Okay, this is where we saw the market has grabbed liquidity from the top, form a head and shoulder, which is a possible change of trend from this uptrend on the daily to a downtrend. So it's now changing its uptrend to a downtrend. So there is a probability for this instrument to continue to drop, which is very highly likely to happen. Now this is the daily chart. You can see back-to-back 3 days drop below the daily 20 EMA, and I will be waiting for a little push to the upside, especially along this zone where there's the previous resistance here, support here, which is turning resistance along with this daily 20 EMA, and I think that from there GBP AUD could continue to drop. Now this is the daily time frame. If we look at the monthly, now from the monthly you can see that there is a double top here already, and you see that there is a straight up monthly. It is a bullish. This is why time frame is so important. Now after this monthly bullish move, because the price faced a monthly resistance here, there is a high probability GBP AUD will come back down for a deeper pullback. Now a monthly pullback could be a very good trading opportunity on the lower time frame, because monthly is a very higher time frame. We might find a lot of trading opportunity on the very lower time frame. So if we take our Fibonacci here from low to the high, we see that GBP AUD, you can see this is the 38.2% Fibonacci, and I'm very highly likely that GBP AUD will come at least to 38.2% Fibonacci, which is also aligning with the neckline of this monthly inverted head and shoulder breakout retest possible before going to the upside. So we can expect GBP AUD to drop further based on the monthly time frame. Now if we look at the weekly, we can see that from the weekly perspective, GBP AUD has so far, after the previous weekly bearish candle, so far started to drop, and I think that this market will continue to drop as weekly as well. We see the possible drop to this liquidity zone where we have drawn this level, which is the monthly Fibonacci level, and also there is this is the support here, and there is a huge liquidity in that zone. And as you know, the market moves from liquidity to liquidity. Now if we look at the daily, this is where we started, and now we see the multi-time frame possibility for a drop. So let's jump onto lower time frame for a potential entry opportunity. Now you can see that GBP AUD already crossed 3 dojis low, now going up. Now anytime we could see that GBP AUD may be testing this level. I personally will sell if I see that, not blindly. If the price managed to test this level and give me a long wick candle in any time frame on the 4 hour, 1 hour or 15 minutes, I'll be selling GBP AUD for a bit more bigger risk to reward ratio trade on this one. Okay, so this is one with GBP AUD. Now along with GBP AUD, let's look at GBP JPY. Now just 5 minutes earlier, guys, before I open this session on GBP JPY, I have posted another trade on the VIP. Okay, GBP JPY, how many trade will be looking at? Let me see. After Euro CHF hit the profit target, I went short on GBP JPY. I was thinking that if I were live, I could be in that live trade, but just I might miss the trade, and then I just jumped on the trade on GBP JPY. This is the trade on very tight 2-to-1 reward to risk. You can see we sold at 170.22, stop loss 170.344, the point is missing, and TP at 169.98, only 14 pip 12 pip stop loss on this one, which is running in profit now just before entering. Now I'll tell you what did I look at. This is the 15 minutes time frame trading alert on this one. Now I'm gonna explain what did I look at on GBP JPY just 5 minutes earlier before the live session when the Euro CHF trade hit the profit target. This is the live trade in the VIP channel. Let me know, anyone on the VIP, are you running that trade? Let me know in the chat, guys and girls. Anyone from VIP, can you confirm, or everyone who are on the VIP, let me know if you are running that trade so that I know exactly you guys are following in the same pattern that I'm explaining. So GBP JPY, let me tell you what did I looked at on that trade. Now this is the selling candle on GBP JPY. This is a middleman, okay, on the 15 minutes. Now if you don't know what is a middleman, I had posted last week a very important video, and this candle GBP JPY on the 15 minutes is one of my favorite trading strategy. This candle in the 15 minutes satisfying the TF strategy as well as our middleman trading strategy, both of them. This is one of my favorite trading strategy, and once the middleman has formed, this is where the entry. Now middleman and TF strategy can be applied in any time frame, but better to stay above 15 minutes on the lower time frame. I normally use liquidity for better trading approach. So this 15 minutes candle, you can see, had crossed all these high and grabbed huge liquidity from this resistance level. Okay, now with that resistance, GBP JPY grabbed the liquidity, has closed below with this 15 minutes middleman, and then we have opened that trade, which is now running in profit, and at the same time is going up for a deeper pullback. We might, it's a very tight trade, we might let me see how it is. So I'm expecting it to go and give us the full profit on this one. There is a liquidity gap here as well, so let's see how it does. From the 4 hour, it just tested the 4 hour 20 EMA, so it's going for deeper pullback. So we just tested that 4 hour 20 EMA, that's why you saw a bounce, but at the same time it's still showing bearish price action, GBP JPY. So if you look at the daily on GBP JPY, you can see that after this daily doji, the market has rejection as expected. As I mentioned, the GBP JPY unlikely that will move to the upside, and for me, I think this market slowly will come to the daily 20 EMA very soon. And if you look at the overall picture in the market on GBP JPY, this is the 1 hour chart. You can see there is a also good amount of liquidity has grabbed here, and once that mark 1 hour candle close, we see there is a probability for the market to drop, and there is a support also broken in this market. This is the 15 minutes candle. It's closing in 1 minute 4 seconds, and we could see another attempt from the seller. If it drops a little down, our TP is almost very near. It will give us the profit that we need. After this one, we might need to bring the stop loss at entry. So let's see how it does. Are you anyone trading GBP JPY? Amazing, thank you very much. Very good response. Yes, Singh, thank you, sir. Good morning, coach. Awesome. Hello, coach. You're amazing. You are amazing too, Hannah. Euro dollar, yeah, absolutely. Emmanuel, good morning, coach. Scalping, day trading, swing trading, posting trading, in your opinion, which is the best? Very good question, Emmanuel. We'll discuss that. Watching from South Korea, thank you for being here. Yes, I'm in running. Hassan, thank you very much. Yes, Matt, awesome. I'm on it. Harry, very good, Harry. Hassan, GBP JPY, very good. Yeah, coach, running. GJ, that's good. In the trade, thanks, no problems, thank you very much. Emmanuel with profit, awesome, very good. Yep, now you can move your stop loss at entry. You saw this doji has formed. The price should be respecting this level, so you can do the 50% profit. You can close because we are running more than 1-to-1. So GBP JPY, okay, so GBP JPY should be dropping in case, because our entry is just above this doji, so the price should be respecting this level. So what you gonna do now, closing 50% profit and move the stop loss at entry, so that we have secured some profit, and we'll keep that trade running for the full profit. In the meantime, in case going the other direction, it will take us break even, will have profit, that what we need. So this is why I do all this process, because you guys know how do I manage my trade, and so that you know how to in fact manage the trade. Okay, so let's look at that, how it goes. Thank you very much. In the meantime, guys, don't hesitate to join the free Telegram channel, link given in the description area, and also there is a link in the chat. You can join the free Telegram channel. Let me give you the free Telegram channel so that everyone can stay up to date in everything. Okay, so this is the free Telegram channel. Okay, join the free Telegram channel to stay up to date. All right, can you check GBP CAD? Yeah, absolutely, Dewanka, thank you very much. I'll do that. Mansuki AUD USD, so yes sir, we are on the trade. Thank you very much. Awesome, very good. Yeah, from the BIP Severe, very good. Severe coach, thank you. I'm buying on it. Awesome. So I see that many of you have followed. Fred, UD USD, please coach, absolutely look at that. Lonnie, morning coach, please check US30, absolutely. All, yeah, awesome, sir, very good. Congrats, thank you. I'm good, thank you. Mila, GBP USD, please. Yeah, absolutely, thank you. Yep, we'll be looking at all of them. So we looked at GBP AUD and GBP JPY. Let's keep that on, and then in the meantime, let me see what's happening with USD pairs, and then we'll be looking at some other US30 indices and all of them one by one. So looking at now GBP USD. Now GBP USD looks like the DXY getting weaker, okay, as expected. Now this is the daily candle on GBP USD, up you know, a red candle. I think that you can see the market has done as expected. Now GBP USD, if I look at the daily, I think that now we could see potential upside movement, okay, on GBP USD. Now before I progress further on GBP USD, let me look at the DXY. It's very important for us to look at now. DXY, this is the daily doji, because once you will see the DXY, everything will be mirror of DXY with the USD pairs. If the USD is in the beginning, then same as DXY. If USD at the last of the pair, then it's mirror. So GBP, DXY, looking at daily, okay, we saw that there is a long wick doji on DXY, okay, there's a long wick doji. Now with that long wick doji, all right, we saw that DXY from the daily has tested this resistance level. Now after testing that level, this is the last day of trading week, the market has tested this and then formed as a long wick doji. Now with that doji on DXY yesterday the market has broken the low and then formed as another green doji. Now for me, you can see today after pushing to the upside again from the same trend line, the market trying to reject. I think that DXY could break towards the downside. The symptom is a support break symptom. This is the support level on DXY. You can see that this is the support. It's a long-term support, and with that support the price already grabbed liquidity once on the daily, and with that liquidity grab creating series of lower high along the zone, DXY now slowly rejecting from that zone. And when you see this kind of pattern, this is a symptom of support break. So how do I look at that symptom? All right, let's look at that. The way I look at the symptom is when you see a support, let's say this is the daily support here, okay, support here, support here, support here, almost in the same horizontal level. But if you look at that here, you'll see the market is creating series of lower high with a long liquidity grab at the top. Now the thing is that there is a huge liquidity grab in that zone. Now with that liquidity grab, what the price did is the market has broken the other direction and then again creating a series of lower high. Now this leg on in this zone on DXY is very, very important. Why? Because this is refueling of the price for, or re-strengthening of the price for potential breakdown. When you see this, there is a, this is a, what I can say that re-energizing. When the price was dropping along this zone, the price is tired, okay, price means that the buyers and sellers, you can say the sellers were tired in that zone to break that support. Now once the market has that bounce, that's where it gained momentum for this breakdown. Now why does this pattern is so important? What does this mean? This is what I say, that the intellectual curiosity is very important to be profitable as a trader. Asking right question, why this happened, okay, like why this happened, this kind of questions, why is very important. Once you ask these questions, you start to understand how the market moves. Now you can see that why does DXY is creating series of lower high. Now why does is important that in a support when the market creates series of lower high is a symptom of support breakout, and if it has a liquidity graph from the top, it has a very high probability for this breakdown. Now why? Let's ponder that question. Now the why is because when you see that series of lower high is like, as I mentioned, that I consider trading as a sports rather than a business. Okay, so if you consider the sports, let's say the green is a green team, the red is a red team. So from here, consider from here, it's a turn for the green team to push the price up. So there are 10 people or 10 players of green team push that price high. The more people or more player on green team will be higher. Now when the price has come here, the same number of people needs to push that price down. Now there are 10 red players to push the price to the same level. Now when it comes to the buyer's turn, again, how many people took that price to come here? 8 green people next time, or green players next time, push the price high. Now to drop that same price to the same level, you need 8 seller. So what's happening is that every attempt the green player is getting out of the game. You understand? In the first attempt there were 10 green player were there. In the second attempt there has been 8 green player in that. In the third attempt there is 6 green player is there. In the fourth attempt there are 4 green player is there. In the sixth attempt there is 0 green player, all are red player, so they are in full control, break the support. You see, this is how the simplest way you can think of why they are creating series of lower high. This is why, because every time the buyers are dropping in number, and as a result the sellers getting stronger and stronger in the market, so they are taking full control in the market, and the support is likely to break. This is how you can easily understand why the market behave that way. So from that perspective, what I see that DXY could drop, and this is what exactly analyzed in the weekly forex forecast, the price to go ahead and fill that imbalance and then to drop, and the market is doing. You can review the weekly forex forecast, will help you in your trading journey to learn and grow as a trader, which is available on the YouTube. Guys, make sure that you subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. And also this Saturday in London session time, I'll be releasing gold trading secret on 5 minutes time frame, that what I look at. Okay, this is going to be another rare video, so make sure you subscribe to the channel and also press that bell button. As soon as I release, it will be notified in your trading account. So make sure you in your YouTube account, so that you are notified. Make sure you press that bell button and also subscribe to the channel for more information. I will be releasing on London session time, so you can have access to all of them. So make sure you subscribe and also stay tuned with this channel. So DXY looks like that highly bearish, and I think that it will just continue to drop. Let's see. So from the DXY perspective, we see it's getting weaker, means that let's look at now GBP USD, a mirror of DXY. Now GBP USD, we saw the market has almost near the 4-hour 20 EMA, and from that zone the market now bouncing to the upside. Now if you look at the daily on GBP USD, let's see how the technical aspect of GBP USD is doing. Now this is the resistance level, okay, on GBP USD. Of this resistance has broken to the upside, Now resistance here, resistance here, resistance here, resistance here, which turns support here on this on daily perspective. Now if we look at that perspective on daily time frame on GBP USD, the price has broken this level to the upside on GU. Okay, so with that breakout, the long-term resistance on GBP USD on the daily has broken to the upside, and with this today's candle we saw the price tested this resistance here, resistance here, resistance here, resistance here, which is turning support here, and from that level we saw that after testing the price slowly bouncing to the upside. There is a probability for GBP USD now to continue to rise in that direction. So from the lower time frame we see that market is also exactly doing as per the analysis. Now for me, I want to see a little bit of liquidity grab, especially from this 4-hour 20 EMA will give me a really good opportunity for potential buying opportunity on GBP USD. Okay, so we'll be looking at that. I'll look for potential bullish. So we see that DXY for me highly likely that gonna be bullish, and also GBP USD looks like that are going to be bullish. So DXY is dropping, the rest of the pairs with the DXY is likely to be mirroring with that. Okay, so GU DXY, we understand that DXY is bearish, so we could see the market is behaving exactly in the similar fashion, along with the gold could be bullish. Gold, yeah, now look at this GJ, right? Yeah, absolutely, it's GJ. I take more profit in Euro CHS. Very good, thank you for that. This is what the goal is. Okay, so GJ, yeah, GJ, let's look at that on GJ. Now GJ, just as I mentioned that just before 5 minutes of this session, of starting of this live session, I had a trade on GBP JPY that I posted also on the YouTube in the VIP channel. This is the trade with a wide tight stop loss, only 12 pips stop loss. Is just running in profit just 5 minutes before the live session starts, and this is the entry candle. So I'm repeating it so that you guys knows exactly where I'm looking at, what I look at in the market. Now this is the middleman, is our TF and middleman trading strategy exactly applied here. Now if you are our lifetime member, then definitely you know that you have seen the strategy. If you haven't watched that, I would recommend you to watch again over and over again, so that you know, because the reason you are here is to learn and grow as a trader, and this is the main point. So this kind of candle trade normally I try not to miss. This is a very good trading alert according to the TF and middleman trading strategy, and from that zone we have entered that trade, and you can see the market is now moving in the direction that we are expecting. It's a risk-free trade now. We closed half and the other half is running with profit. Okay, so as I mentioned, if you want to learn our strategies and also trade with us in our Forex Trading Wizard Academy, be part of this trading community, then you can find a link in the description. You can visit the website, join us to learn our strategies and also to trade with us, to be part of this trading community. And also there is a, if you have any question, don't hesitate to ask me. You will not only be trading with us, also you will be having all the trading tools that we have, including this TF strategy indicator. This is my Okay, so and then we saw the GJ. So from the lower time frame on 15 minutes, this is where we saw this market has rejected from that level. Now if you look at that trade on GBP JPY, you can see that this middleman is a very high probability trading setup that I always use in my trading. So this is already, we closed half position, the other half is running, you know, break even. Like it's a risk free. If you take us out of the trade, that's fine, no problem. We are still on this one with profit. So let's look at now what else we have on this. I'm just looking at all of them, guys, to see. Aussie yen. We see that USD, what they are trying to do. Okay, going back to gold again to see, we didn't look much gold today so far. Now gold, if I look at the very lower time frame, now you have seen our New York session trade on gold. This was an incredible trade, isn't it? So let's look at now how we can see today's situation with the gold. Now from the daily, what we see that gold from the daily perspective, last day there was a doji. Now for me it's a bullish candle. After this is the last week's candle, there is a huge drop on this important area of value on the daily 20 EMA, and from that daily 20 EMA gold has a bounce to the upside. Now with that bounce, after breaking this low, okay, after breaking this previous support down and previous resistance down support, we saw that after coming down to that zone, gold has in fact a significant rejection to the upside. Now this is what exactly expected. Now at this point for me, I think that gold, gold may continue to rise to the upside because it's a long-term bullish market, and also there is a huge imbalance in that zone on gold. Now this is the 4 hour. Let's look at for the lower time frame to see where we can find an entry. Now this is the 1 hour chart. Now from this chart, what I think that gold because it's facing now a local resistance level, I think that gold might initially drop down, okay, will grab liquidity, and then we could see that bounce is happening. The way it's forming here, for me, unlikely that gold might be able to break that way. We could see now a pullback because you see that it has formed a double bottom, a break from the double bottom. We can expect the price to test the previous resistance here, okay, which is turning support here, and then we can expect the price to continue to rise to the upside. For me, gold, we might see a short-term drop, and I will not be a seller because it's a long-term bull market. If the price managed to break, drop to this level, which is the previous resistance here, which is turning support here, and from the zone, once you will see the market is again creating bullish price action, we can look for potential bullish trading opportunity. It's forming a kind of local reversal here, and with that I will be expecting to drop, even break this low, and even test this. You see this couple of dojis here, that is a very important level. This is the smart money area, and from that zone, once we see that gold is in fact doing exactly as expected, then we can look for potential bullish trading opportunity on gold. I will be looking at the price section at the moment all the time, because from the lower time frame there is always opportunity comes on gold, because most of my let's say Eurusd, just I'm telling you that what pairs normally takes in terms of timing. Now Eurusd or any kind of minor pair, normally I trade on a bit higher time frame. I don't trade on 5 minutes or 15 minutes. This is the trade that on the only GBP JPY I trade USD pairs as well as GBP JPY I trade on the lower time frame, and gold I trade on 5 minutes and 15 minutes. But if you are a beginner as a trader, then I will not recommend you to trade on the very lower time frame. Even if gold is very stressful for you, it's a very volatile, then even in the beginning you can just learn or trade on demo. But I don't recommend you to always trade on gold if you're in the beginning of in your trading journey. Instead, you can trade on a bit higher time frame to understand how the market works, so that next time you can grasp the concept in your trade. Let me know in the chat, guys, how long is your trading journey. So you can see on the lower time frame now it's coming down as expected. As I mentioned, that it's highly unlikely that gold will go up that way. We could see now which pull back or a drop, and then based on how the price is doing, we'll know exactly what it is trying to do. Now if you look at again daily, this is the daily doji. All right, from the daily perspective, let me delete all of them. Now this daily doji, from the daily we could see, now you can see the price has reached the daily resistance. Now we might see that the market is coming to test this support level again to the downside. Buying and selling from an important area of value is very, very important. It needs a little bit of patience as a trader to find the best trade. Okay. This is why sometimes it comes to, I know that many of you are probably having a job or maybe doing something else, but learning to trade or trading at the same time. That's why it is also important to learn proper trading strategy. And also, if this is why I also send all those trade alerts with entries, stop loss, and take profit. I know that many of you may not be able to have time to sit down in front of the chart and look at the chart when the trade coming, and that's why I precisely send entry, stop loss, and take profit, so that for those who are even doing a job can learn and grow as a trader. Okay, this is the gold trade that you have seen yesterday in the New York session. We closed with 3 times profit. This is also a YouTube live trade. I'm sure that many of you enjoyed that trade, and if you want to learn more, also you can join us in our Forex Trading Wizard Academy. There is a huge opportunity. You will be, if you are a lifetime member, you will be here forever, learning the strategies, trading all the instrument that I am trading, and also be part of this VIP chat group where all the traders have opportunity to interact with each other, and also trading tools that coming along, you will be part of that. Any question, every day I do Q&A session, so that everyone can ask questions and develop as a trader. I think that this is the goal of every trader, to become a consistently profitable trader, and because this is the goal that I had for 3 to 4 years before I come full-time in trading. Do you want to come full-time in trading? Let me know in the chat. because by saying, actually we influence our mind and reality. It is important that you have a clear idea and vision that where you want to go, who do you want to be. So gold, you can see from the lower time frame, we see the market now coming down to the previous important level. Let's see how it does. This is the day. If we look at the daily support, I think it will come back down again to the daily support, and then we'll jump from here. Thank you. Omalady, so I couldn't get the entry. Omalady, you can subscribe to the channel and go to the playlist. You can find that in the channel. Okay. I hear some precious little angels in the background. Yeah, she's always very thanks. Thank you, Nizam. I'm still, yep, very good, thank you. They actually love to come to my workplace from school every day. Nizam, is it safe to put credit? Yeah, absolutely, 100% safe. It's not, it's handled by merchants. It's so 100% safe, no doubt about it. 100%, no problem at all. US30. What about Aussie yen? Absolutely, I don't know, it's safe to, yeah, absolutely. Dorin Dodge, sure, 100%. Very good, Mila, thank you very much. That's a very good approach. You did very good. That's awesome, thank you. This is where it is like you might not be able to go full time in the first year or second year, but once you hold on to it, definitely you can get profitable over time, because it is possible for a trader to be full time, if he or she has a passion for it. Passion is the key to be consistent in anything, right? So otherwise, what will happen if someone doesn't have a passion for something, then at some point quit, right? Anything. This is why it is also important that everyone knows who we are, what we really want out of life. These are the many fundamental questions. Very few ask these questions, because at the end of the day, if you want to be a consistently profitable trader or do anything, you have to make sure that this is what exactly you want, and then you can stay consistent in it. Anything one wants, the universe will always test you, to test your worthiness of what you want. Either you want to be a trader, or you want to be a millionaire, or you want to be whoever you want to be. The universe will test your worthiness on it. Either do you really want it? Okay, let me test you. And the universe will always throw you some challenges that you need to overcome. Nothing will come very straight away. I can give you a strategy, all right? You get the strategy, you learn everything, and you start to trade, and you see that there are some environmental factor is creating obstacle for you. This is how it works. Maybe you see that you might be facing a lot of stress in your work. It's a test for you to see your worthiness as a trader. So this is also, a very important that you need to be very clear about your vision and what you want to be, and then it's gonna come to you. So let's look at now from the this is the 1 hour chart on gold. Still not enough for me. I want to see that the market has tested this previous resistance, turn support properly, and then we can look for potential bullish trading opportunity on gold. This is a bullish market, but at the moment I think the market is coming down for a deeper pullback and retest. So yeah, absolutely, very good. This is where it is that having an ultimate goal, write them down in a piece of paper, and then you can achieve that. See, there is something that you need to uncondition, is that that the way we think, especially in trading, it comes a bit more difficult sometimes to do the unconditioning. Anything you want to do, the first thing will come is in your mind is, it's too hard, I can't do that. Many people are failing in that business, it's hard. And this all conditioning, in social conditioning. There is a quantum physicist, he says that it's a kind of energy structure that always how does it work? For example, anything you say, imagine that a little girl or little boy just is born, doesn't have anything in the mind and brain, right? It's a fresh. Anything you write will say yes, it's possible, it's possible, it's possible, like that. And similarly, becoming a trader, anything you think that it's hard or not possible is actually conditioned mind. Okay, and this is where you need to say, yeah, it's happening, it's possible. Okay, that's what the child's minds comes in place. And once the child minds act like in an adult brain that everything is possible, then the ideas started to come, so pop up. Oh, probably I'm gonna implement this strategy, I'm gonna learn this, I'm gonna join this course, or I'm gonna develop, I'll write down my goal and then act on it. In that way it's gonna come. But if we give into the energy that it's not possible, hard, many people fail on that, then chances that it's gonna be one's reality. So it is important that everyone, that exactly what you want, and then be on that notion of having that things that you are wanting. At the end of the day, it's all about what you say to yourself. Yeah, absolutely, Mila. That's how it works. Everything we think and act must come to us in equal proportion. Okay, guys. So let's look at now. Let me see what else we have here. Aussie CAD, Aussie Yen. Euro GBP. This one also coming down. Euro CHF. I think it will drop further. Euro CHF, we have close to 2.8 to 9 times TP. I think it will drop a little further towards the downside. Okay, GBP AUD, guys, you can see that GBP AUD, this market now bouncing to the upside, and this is a very important level of resistance facing. I think that after breaking this candle to the upside, we might see potential selling opportunity on GBP AUD. This is a, if you look at the bigger picture monthly, we can see that this market already has a drop. Now a little bit of pullback, we might see another possible drop from the weekly. This is the weekly opening and closing on GBP AUD. I think that after testing the weekly resistance level, we might see another attempt from the seller. From the daily, the price just crossing the daily 20 EMA, and from the lower time frame, we see that it's now pushing to the upside to that resistance level where there is the 4-hour 20 EMA. Now, not blindly, once I'll see the market is rejecting from that zone, we can expect for potential selling opportunity on GBP AUD. Euro dollar, let me see, euro dollar. Okay, this one is still not fully clear. GBP JPY has given us a half profit, half break even, so we also close the trade now. So this one we have taken half profit on this one, GBP JPY. You have seen, I think, the old one. Just before starting of this session, we have entered the trade, and that has given us half profit on this one. Now if we look at, we saw that suddenly GBP became a bit stronger. Let me see what it is trying to do. GBP USD also moving to the upside. NZD CAD. Okay, looks to me that NZD CAD, after multiple liquidity gap along this zone, this is the 4-hour candle. You can see it just crossed this doji's high and slowly turning a bearish market. Looking at the daily, I think NZD CAD, we might see that a bit more drop now on this one. Okay, if you look at the weekly, we see the market tested the weekly resistance. It might come down to test the weekly support zone again on NZD CAD. Okay, so from the lower time frame, we can see that market Usdjpy. Just looking at all of them, guys, to see. Okay, so you see that in most of the pairs, the market now preparing for pullback. So let me see all of them. So we see that in majority of the pair now the market coming down for a pullback. On gold as well, especially it's almost, this is the 1-hour candle which is coming down to this previous resistance and support. For gold, if I see the market has tested this zone here, has given us an entry opportunity, we can look for potential trading opportunity along this zone. For me, I think that you can see the price, this is the resistance, support down resistance. From that zone we can expect for a potential trading opportunity once we will find that. Now if we look at the daily, what I see that from the daily after market opening today, there is a doji, the price has come to the support and then has bounced. Once the price will come back to this level, we can expect another bullish move on gold. Let's see how it does. Okay, I will keep you updated, guys. I'm sure that you enjoyed this live session. I will be coming on live again in the next session on London and New York session. And in the meantime, if you want to learn our strategies and also to trade with us, you can join us. Link in the description area. visit the website, join us to become part of this trading community. With that said, in the meantime, also if you are looking for regulated broker, you can join EverTrade, our recommended broker, link in the description area. Thank you for being here. I'll see you again in the next session. Until then, stay happy and make sure you manage your risk.